Hey, what's up? Welcome and welcome back. I am so glad that you are here and that you stopped by. What's good? You already know that if you are seeing me, I have a message for you. And if this is your first time seeing me, what up, though? I got a message for you. If you think that I don't have a message for you, it's because I don't. You can clock in and scroll at the same time if you know what time it is. Okay, period. If you are interested in booking a reading, holla at your girl. I will have all the information in the bio or the description box wherever you are catching this reading. You guys, I've been so bad with uploading stuff. I have to upload readings. I need to upload readings to YouTube. I need to send out readings to clients. I need to upload a lot of stuff. So bear with your girl. I will be maybe uploading things and sending things out tonight and tomorrow. Let's get into a collective and see what Holy Spirit has to say. Now, let me know, is the cards shuffling, is that too loud? I wonder. I should probably get my mic. Yeah, I'm about to get my mic. All right. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Let's see. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. Ooh, Four of Wands, the first card out. And you already know the title of this live. I'm telling you, there's somebody in your life right now. The person that's in your life currently or coming towards you quickly. Okay, the next person coming towards you or the person that's in your life right now, we getting the energy on them. And I feel like it's celebration here. It's union here. I feel like this has come after heartbreak. This has come after loss, sadness, lessons, growth. Okay. Yeah. Six of Swords. Moving on. Healing. Closure. But the Six of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck is depicted as two people on like this rift. And I feel like you and this person made this environment for each other to where you're able to move on from past heartbreak, betrayal, loss, sadness. You get what I'm saying? You and this person created something together where you're able to move out of that energy and get into something that you and this person possibly never experienced before. And it's giving something healed, something healthy, something relaxed, something that's balanced, something that's more easygoing. Okay. I feel like you and somebody is about to flow. Definitely about to flow. Seven of Wands. It's like this fight for something healthy or something greater. Because I feel like neither one of you settled. Neither one of you were in the energy of wanting to settle for less when it came down to being in a connection or being with somebody. It's like you could have definitely left somebody that you had a lot of feelings for, but you knew that the situation was never going to evolve into anything that was something that you deserved, right? Something that you wanted. So it's like instead of you hanging on to the idea that, you can make something change, even though it's been cycling and cycling and cycling, you say, you know what? let me let this go and heal. You doing that brought in and manifested this person. And I feel like this individual had to literally do that as well. So it's like both of you could have been going back and forth with individuals and could have had cycles with individuals that lasted years, right? That didn't really manifest into anything. Bark like you want it, baby. This song been stuck in my head all day. I know it's like a trending sound on here. Let's see what spirit message for the collective. Two of Pentacles. It's like having to juggle or decide whether you're going to just stay in a connection because of the way you feel, or if you're going to walk away because you know you deserve something greater. You know you deserve something that, you know, is meaningful. Somebody wanted you to settle for bare minimum, breadcrumbs, right? But spirit said nah, and you knew there was something greater for you out there. And with the Seven of Cups, you knew there were options. You knew you had options. You knew that you didn't have to just accept this. Somebody couldn't stay faithful. Somebody could have possibly always tried to put you in third parties, whether you were cognizant of it or not. Two of Wands here. But I feel like now you are been aligned on a new path towards a connection, towards someone else. Seven of Wands. This wasn't easy to get here. You had to go through a period of isolation. You had to go through a period of isolation. You had to literally reflect, do shadow work, figure out what parts of these failed connections that you've had was you and what you had to acknowledge in yourself, right? Some of y'all, maybe you wanted to learn how to express your adverse, emotions to your partner in a better way, to where it's not so offensive, but you're just really getting your point across in a way that's like they can understand it, right? So it's like you've done work. You've done work, right? And it's like you know where you needed to show up more in the situation. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just acknowledging that you were able to manifest somebody on that frequency. It's like as you got more deeper in your isolation, you were able to, vibrate a little bit higher by doing that reflection and realizing that shit, maybe I'm not always right. Maybe there is a way that I can, word things, right? Even if you are right, still can word things in a particular way. But that's all about you also not wanting to give in to just people's potential, right? This is you not wanting to just say, okay, well, they could possibly do this and that one day. So let me give into this, or, this could possibly be what I want one day. You're not doing that anymore with anybody. You got the Five of Swords here. Now, I do feel like with the Five of Swords coming out, that's competition, that's conflict, that's gossiping, that is negative emotions and thoughts towards another. I feel like there could be somebody in the background wanting to compete with the person coming in. Okay, for others of you, you have somebody that's going to want to, it's like once somebody starts showing you off, once somebody starts actually like going public with a relationship, I feel like somebody that's gonna like spark somebody wanting to compete. You got energies around that wants to just kind of, it's like their whole purpose is to try to destiny swap. Their whole mission is to try to trick somebody out their position, right? And it's like this person was dealing with somebody like that, or you were dealing with somebody like that. You got to take it how it resonates. But the thing about it is like this individual, this is their whole agenda, their whole mission is to, you feel me, steal a place. Somebody wants to think that they're better. They know they're not. So there's like narcissistic energy here, histrionic energy. We got the Queen of Swords coming out. Definitely somebody that maybe go through mental issues. Okay, this person could be smart and calculated as well, though, which is not that. That's a crazy combination because this person is willing to go a certain extent to get what they want with the Wheel of Fortune here. And this could be somebody that's in their energy. So you can see somebody trying to manipulate things. Somebody could start trying to manipulate text messages to make it look like somebody still wants them. Somebody could try to excessively contact somebody. There may have to be a restraining order against someone. Somebody may start cyber stalking another individual and grow an obsession. Because it seemed like there is somebody in the energy that wants to start a silent competition, that wants to send energy to a new connection that's forming. But this connection that's forming or that's already here is like, it's solid, it's stable, it's meant to be, it's destined, it's divine. Whew. Got the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. Somebody ain't going nowhere. And that just is what it is. Like somebody really just ain't going nowhere. Yeah. With the Nine of Cups here, it's like you make somebody extremely happy because you're happy and they've already been happy. It's like you and this person are coming together. This ain't on no weird shit. This ain't on no lingering baggage. This is you close the door on something, they close the door on something. You've healed and moved on, they healed and moved on. But the fact that y'all are coming together in general is reason to get upset by this person. This person is making this person upset just off the simple fact that y'all are together. And this could be on your end or their end. Take how it resonates. Some of y'all, this could be on both of y'all ends, and it could be a lot because a divine connection coming together. We got the Four of Wands here. Like a divine connection coming together like this, you have to know that there's going to be a lot of individuals that don't want to see that happen. That whole purpose in life is to make that not happen. We got the Hangman. It's all about you and this person have went through a period of time to where you had to seek deeper knowledge as to what your purpose really was. And it's like as you found that and started moving towards that, putting in work towards that, not just knowing what it is or knowing what you want to do, or it's just setting goals that you'll never accomplish. It's like you actually setting goals, taking steps towards them. And it's like as you on this journey of just grinding and hustling, here you go, aligning with somebody that's on the same exact frequency, ready and willing to be a mirror to you, ready and willing to be a mirror to everything that you want out of a partner that you could have even possibly thought was it's like God saved one for you. God saved one for you is what I'm getting. That's exactly what I'm getting. And it's like you could have thought you were done with relationships. You could have needed a break. This break could have been long for you. For some of y'all, this break could have been like 9 months to a year to two of you being single. You could have dated, but you've been really single. Some of you have dated more than you ever have. And it's like, now it's just kind of like you had to go through this period of time of like isolation. And that could have been at first uncomfortable because it was boring. For some of you, it was boring. Even though you had a lot to do, you could have been overwhelmed in the things that you had to do in your life as far as your goals are concerned, as far as just your day-to-day living is concerned. But you know, as far as like your personal life, you were bored, unsatisfied, unsettled. Sometimes you felt like it was okay that you didn't have a partner, and some of you were even maybe even getting to the point of feeling comfortable with the fact that you were single, comfortable with the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you were doing things on your own, because for some of you, this is the first time as ever you didn't got shit done. Like for some of you, you have reached a lot of your goals by yourself, right? Outside of a relationship, you have done major things on your own. So you kind of got to the point where you realize, wow, while I was in relationships, I was feeling held back, I was feeling stagnant, or there was somebody working against my goals, working against my ambitions, working against my manifestations, whether that was through just, arguments and bad energy, or whether that was just through, like, you know what I'm saying, them just being a blockage because they didn't deserve to be, you know, with someone receiving karma in that way. Whatever it was, I just feel like Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, you being in this energy manifested this person because they're in this energy. Y'all mirrored each other's path. King of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Telling you, High Priestess. You know it. You know it. I'm telling you. Like, let's see, Holy Spirit messages for the collective. And the Swords. You went through so much to get here. You went through so much strength, bottom deck. Like, you had to withstand. You had to figure out a way to keep going. But the thing about it is, you realize that that desire, that even ability to dig within, dig deep like that, you had to be alone. That's something that God wanted you to do on your own. So you knew that you didn't need anybody else but God in order to get out of these sticky situations, or in order to accomplish some of those goals that you were trying to accomplish, that you did accomplish. And now it's like you and this person both went on that same path, that same journey, and y'all are reaching that same point in y'all spiritual awakening. But it's like something about y'all awakening, y'all have to experience together. You're at that point in time where now you are actually ready for divine union, because you wasn't ready before. You wasn't ready for divine union in the way you thought. And this could show up in ways of like just disorganized in your thinking, maybe disorganized in your home and in your space, in your work, right? Not really having a balance. You noticing that you not having a balance in your life, in your personal life, and in your work life, and in all these other areas. You're like, well, why would I put another person in the midst of this? And because you made that clever, smart move to just wait it out and not try to throw somebody else in your chaos, like a lot of people do when they're in karmic energy, you decided that, you know what, I'm about to thug it out. I'm about to listen to God. I'm about to go within. I'm about to stay to myself. Some of you went on a whole, you know what I'm saying, abstinence journey. Okay, shout out to you. And it's like that really did it for you, because you really decided how strong you were. You really showed yourself how strong you are, and you strengthened your intuition as well. Some of y'all strengthen your spiritual gifts. You feel like you can hear God more. You feel like you can see God working in your life more. You see God showing up in your finances, showing up in your day-to-day life, showing up in your balance, that work-life balance that you wanted. You're getting it, right? It's like you don't feel like you're steady climbing. You are coasting now. I feel like some of you too, this could have been in very physical ways. How does this show up? Lots of laundry, dirty dishes. If you are, working with deadlines, maybe you're running close to deadlines, just barely, you know what I'm saying, making deadlines or missing them. Maybe this is, feeling, lethargic all the time, feeling fatigued, feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you just have so much to do. Maybe this is starting some tasks and not completing them because, you know, it is a magnitude of certain ways that this is manifesting in your life. But it's like you were able to kind of create a schedule, create a system that worked for you. And I feel like in this system was not just something that you thought of. This was a divine system that was created in order to allow you to reach your goals. And I feel like a lot of you have been doing that, whether it's your personal, fitness goals, or maybe somebody wanted to get like a license, right? Maybe you do hair, maybe you do nails, maybe whatever the goal is that you had set for yourself. It's like you took those steps towards it, but you wouldn't have took them steps towards it in this relationship, in any relationship. And it's like you needed this time alone to really just hone in, lock in. See, Holy Spirit, message for collective. Five of Wands. This was hard. Eight of Wands, but you kept going. Some of you have just went through the hardest times of your life. You have made it through some of the most difficult challenges you could have possibly ever had or ever experienced. And you did this outside of a situation or at the end of a situation, or maybe the ending of a relationship was the reason why this was so hard. Whatever it is, you have to see how it resonates. But I feel like with this Five of Wands energy, you gone through a dark night of the soul. Five, sure. Shit has been tough. For some of y'all, you could feel like retrograde ate you up and spit you out. Okay. For some reason, something has just been off. For some of you, you felt like you may have been like the timing of certain contracts needed to be signed during retrograde, which made you feel off about certain things. What made you feel like you were out of alignment. Um, there could have been a lot of things going on. We got the Ten of Wands here with the Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You went through some shit. And some of this stuff is like purposely done to you by someone. Somebody wanted to see you struggle, wanted to see if you could get yourself out of stuff. Somebody feels like somebody sees your divine favor. And it's like, whether this is that person that wants to get back with you after they see you with this new individual, this divine counterpart, or whether this is somebody else in your energy. Because for some of you, I'm picking up this is somebody else in your energy. So not only were you dealing with an ex that was stalking you energetically, some of you even physically, you were also dealing with other people in your energy that had silent beef or silent jealousy towards you because they saw how highly favored you are. They see how God is blessing you, or they see how you get out of situations. Um, and it's like you have people wanting or wishing, you know, things got harder or you didn't maintain, and then next thing you know, you're leveling up even more. A door closed, yeah, maybe, but like 10 windows just open. Like it's just something is about to go crazy in somebody's life. Something is about to be bigger than what you expected. Somebody is like in the midst of doing something right now, and you feel like you don't really, it's not that you don't have high hopes for what you're doing. It's not even that you aren't proud of it. It's just that you don't expect the level or the height of how big this is going to be. You just don't see. Yeah, you really just don't see how big this is about to be. You don't see how your life is about to change. And it's like you can count on the person that's coming in your life or that person in your life right now being somebody that you can, you know, enjoy this new chapter in your life with. Before, you had to look over your shoulder, you had to second guess, you had to really use your discernment because you realize that these people had alternative motives against you. But I feel like this energy coming in, this is somebody who has been on a very similar journey that you've been in. This is somebody that has had to do a lot of things on their own as well. And it's like you both are going to have a level of appreciation for each other that you've never experienced with any other partner, and they never either. This is not going to be a fairy tale relationship. This is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be real. It's like this is coming in, it's going to be real. And I feel like something is coming in to stay. And you could be somebody too, like, you could possibly, move in and out of relationships quite fairly. Once you sniff out that somebody is not right for you, I don't feel like you linger or waste time with that individual. You might have used to in the past, but now I feel like you don't. And it's like you're going to be surprised to know, like, you still want to talk to this person. You still, it's like somebody's coming in that you're not going to get sick of this individual. You're not going to get sick of their, and it's like, I don't know, something about you making it over this hurdle. Because I feel like that's what it was. You were just very distracted with your path, very distracted with getting to that next level. So it's like you were in hustle. Now that you're going more to flow state, you're going more to, like, you're not just hustling and bustling no more. Now you got that balance. Now you got this person coming in, and it's about to be good. I'm telling you. Look, we got the moon coming in reverse. I feel like spirit is now ready to reveal who this is to you. Yep, 10 of Cups, I'm on the deck. It's like, spirit is ready to reveal, shawty, who this is. The Hierophant is here with the Fool. Didn't I say earlier in this live, I don't know if you guys were here or not, but it's like you and this person's spiritual journey is meshing together, because it's like y'all are meant to do this next part together. So it's like you're going on this, you're still on a spiritual journey, right? You're still on this journey, but this journey is shared with somebody else. It's not just yours alone. You've been walking this spiritual journey. You've been walking in your path of enlightenment. You've been enlightened, and you've been enlightened for a while. You've had many awakenings, right? But now you are about to share this spiritual journey and your awakening with somebody else that's on the same frequency that you're on, that's on the same level in their awakening, that has awakened as many times as you have. You and this person are spiritual equals, okay? And I feel like this journey that you're on, you're not going to be on it alone. The Four of Wands is here with the Hierophant and the Fool. And it's because you didn't let yourself wallow in failed relationships, failed past, because you didn't let yourself not start things that seem scary, that seem intimidating, because you allowed yourself to step outside the box and you created something for yourself. It's like you're being rewarded with a partner, because this journey is not meant for you to go on alone. You've done it alone so far, so you may have thought it was a solo mission, but my friend, this is not a solo mission. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck right here. Well, not technically at the bottom of the deck, but y'all, you catch the vibes. Let's see, Holy Spirit, messages for the collective. Ace of Cups. This love is coming and it's protected. The Ace of Cups speaks of new love, yes, but it also speaks of, it speaks of God's protection. Oh, not the Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody is coming in ready to build. King of Cups. And y'all see how I had to show y'all that Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. A very, very loving connection. A very, very, this connection is going to be, the intimacy is going to be off the chart. It's like, it's going to be so high. It's going to be very high. You and this person could, like, getting touchy-feely is what I'm getting. Even in public, you and this person are going to, like, cuddling. You guys, I gotta go though. Thank you so much for just allowing me in your energy. Thank you for allowing me to read for you tonight. I'll see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Peace out.